Hello, and welcome back to Mists of Nightmares, a mini Daggerheart campaign with online friends. I am your host of the channel, Shade, also known as Plague Dr. Shade, and here with us, as per usual, is the conniving and menacing and almost very terrifying co-host and dungeon master and co-streamer, Soul Angel.
Hello, I am Soul Angel. I am the GM for this lovely game and for the Elder Rolls The Magicka engine that shows on Wednesdays. If you're interested, please do go check that out because things are getting really spicy there.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully, sometime in the future, I will be GMing a longer form Daggerheart campaign. Shade.
As these games usually go, getting a couple of announcements out of the way very quickly. So first and foremost, this is a reminder that this is a mature tabletop game. It includes depictions of adult themes such as drug and alcohol use, sexual themes, psychological torments, gore, body horror, and potentially much more. The DM will often, but not always, put a warning before such events occur. Keep this in mind if you continue to watch. Second, the music that we use is not that big of a deal because it is not going to be licensed. We are using unlicensed music specifically for this game. Soul, would you like to talk about tabletop audio just very briefly?
Tabletopaudio.com is a 100% royalty-free series of music and audio sound effects that you can use for your tabletop. Please do go check them out. They're fantastic. When you pay into their Patreon, they have everything from just pure ambience all the way to what you hear now, which is mostly music. If you're interested, like I said, go check them out. They're great. I pay for the Patreon. They're fantastic. Other than that, that's all I got to say. Shade.
Thank you. And third, definitely not the last, of course. I was recently reached out to for shouting out a certain individual, a certain game that will be coming out not soon, but is currently in development. This is not a sponsor, this is just a shout out, but to let you know, there is a game that's currently in development by a lovely little studio called Twisted 20 Studio based in Spain. It is called Dating and Dragons, a love quest. It is a dating sim visual novel RPG that will be available on Steam in English and Spanish. As I said before, the developer and publisher is Twisted 20 Studio, and it is currently in development in their Kickstarter pre-campaign, which is now open and should be launching roughly around November of this year. The Kickstarter, that is. The idea is that it is a Dungeons & Dragons inspired dating sim that brings a fresh twist to the genre, enhancing the narrative richness of visual novels with RPG mechanics. Players can choose and customize their character, embark on a quest with 6 romanceable companions, and win their hearts through a branching story full of secrets, drama, and humor. Their features include a branching narrative, naturally, meaningful choices, RPG elements, character sheet items and feats, abilities, and dice rolling, quirky humor, and most importantly of all, LGBTQIA+ inclusivity. So, if you like that, go check them out. I will be linking the Kickstarter as well as their Steam page in the description below. So please show them some love, and if you like that kind of thing, please show them support, as they very much would appreciate it. And last but certainly not the least, as I said, if you like anything that we do here, if you like this game, if you like the Elder Scrolls campaigns, if you like any other videos on my channel, please do me a huge favor. Like, comment, subscribe, interact with the video, ring the bell notification, follow me on Twitch so you never, ever miss an episode. That is it from me, Soul.
All right. With that being said, announcements aside, are we ready to begin the Mists of Nightmares?
Sir.
That was so enthusiastic, Shade. Thank you. All right. So last we left off, our intrepid adventurers have begun their investigation both in Rivermere and then again in Timberview, into looking to where these cultists, particularly the Red Dragon one, is hiding out or meeting up. And upon their investigation, they followed a trail from Rivermere all the way to Timberview, a series of footprints trailing to the town. And there they spoke to the very friendly barkeep and mayor, who pointed out that, yeah, there were some interesting individuals around. And it led them into the forest, past the Moaning Hill, and all the way deep into the Great Pine Forest, where laid an old forgotten chapel with an unknown sigil on it. And they went down inside, following the couple of cultists inside. They snuck up and peeked through with Ilian peeking through the door. There they laid eyes on the goddess of nightmares herself, as she was about to address her cultists. And this is where we pick up. You guys watch as Paha steps into the subtle beam of light, into the torchlight that has been laid out. This woman, seemingly, who doesn't look too terrifying at first, but the longer you look at her, Ilian, you keep your eyes on her face for some time, and her face seemingly warps a little bit. Almost like her eyes get sunken into her skin. And you suddenly get the feeling of, like, creepy crawlies on your fur, and you just, like, start scratching yourself.
Yeah, I think Ilian was the only one who saw her, because he's looking through the crack in the door.
Yes.
You can see him starting to twitch in front of you and look a little bit disturbed. And during this, she does seem to begin to speak, and her voice to you, Ilian, but to the rest of you, because you're not laying eyes on her, her voice sounds completely normal to you but to Ilian, it almost has like a wet, slick, squelching quality to it as she speaks.
Ugh.
Almost like it's a corpse speaking.
Ew.
Yes. And I do believe you're, like, smart enough to get the sense that the longer you look at her directly, the more like effects it has on you. And she does actually have an effect to this. We'll get to that later. Because it may steepen. Oh, okay. Don't worry about that. And she looks around to her cultists. It's so wonderful that you're all here. Unfortunately, not all of you could be here today. How sad. But your brethren have their own tasks to attend to. The time draws near, my beloved followers. The time to make ourselves known, and to make those pathetic children of Sothasor pay for their crimes against me and my beloved Zaylor. And you hear all 6 of them cheer around her, and she seems to revel in it. You know your tasks. Or would you like me to repeat them? And one off to the right does seem to bow his head deeper to her. And it sounds like a younger voice. My lady, I'm new here. I would love to know my task. I live to serve you. Oh, that's right. I gain new followers every day, while those pathetic walking gods lose their own because they don't show the same love and care I do to you. Your task is to keep an eye on a group of people who seem to be sticking their noses a little too deep. I do believe Zenton drugged them up in Bayhearth, but they seem to have left. And as she speaks, you start noticing, Ilian, like, cracks along her skin and, like, not what actually looks like maggots, but almost like illusion of maggots crawling out across her face and up her nose. By the way, content warning, gore, and just weird shit. Just in general, weird, gross shit. And you could see that her eyes are, you can see like the irises, the golden irises still glowing as she looks around to her followers, but you can no longer see her sclera or even the orbit of her eye socket. It almost looks like it's sunken in completely. And about this time you start to realize the longer you look at her, the more nightmarish she appears, which is an effect of her godhood. As for your other brethren, will be having the three of them, she motions to her left, be going to Snowshorn and keeping an eye on that pathetic Dragon King. And those two will be going up to Bayhearth, just to slow them down. Do I make myself clear, little one? Absolutely clear, my lady. I hope to one day earn your favor. Oh, one day you will all earn your favor, if you perform faithfully. Now, if it pleases you and if you could get away with it, she looks to the other three who are supposed to go to Snowshorn. Do feel free to kill that guard captain and that little Fugus. And she has kind of a sneer on her face. If they get in the way or suspect anything, in fact, why don't you poison their food? And she holds out a hand, and with an unknown type of magic, a vial is created out of nothing of glowing purple liquid. And she passes it to the center one with mind magic. Now you have your tasks. I need to get ready for the growing of my army to come. And with that, she seems to vanish in a swirl. It almost looks like her skin turns into maggots and then just drops to the ground into a pile of maggots. And insects and centipedes and all sorts of creepy crawlies. She is even though she looks very pretty at first, she's a very fucking creepy individual. And that's what you see and hear, Ilian.
Okay. He stands upright.
I do want to point out your skin still feels like it's got creepy crawlies on it.
Yeah, ever since like this sensation started, he's been like clawing into the back of his shoulders, around his neck, to the point where he's doing it with both hands, and he points down the hallway towards Nima with like great urgency, like we need to leave now, but he doesn't say anything.
Nima finally puts down her hoof and starts backing up like he's...
So we all did hear that, right? Just, he was the only one that heard the grossness, right?
You guys in the back heard mumbling of a female voice. He was close enough with like his ear and eye pressed to the crack of the door to hear the entire conversation.
Gotcha.
Okay. And you guys are leaving, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hurry, move.
But you did see what happened there. I am gonna pull you back to the animated map
Alright.
first as you climb out. Because there might be something you have to deal with if you don't want like too bad of effect in the next campaign. Because even though this is like a prologue campaign, the choices you make does have an effect on the next one.
I mean, I hope so. Even if we're
Yeah.
not the ones playing it.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure what happened when Malcolm climbs out. He's going to find cover and just start peering around the corner. A bit more trained and a lot more quiet than usual. As if something just, like, kind of kicked in for him.
Aliens
Mara's
just like
gonna-
walking away like, nope.
She's gonna peek out this like broken open section of wall.
Mm-hmm. You don't see
Kinda
anybody
creep around
yet.
the corner.
Dawn creeps in the shadows.
We should move quickly, weren't they leaving?
He's, taking point as if, like, acting as a scout and being very, very
Are you
quick and
guys
quiet.
leaving the area entirely? Because if you are, I have another map prepped for that.
Considering there's nothing else here, unless anybody else was looking for something, I don't think we would linger any longer.
Okay. I'll pull you back to Zopha's reach for now, then.
Zahn looks after the rest as they leave. Protective Lake.
There we go.
No, I'm assuming that we're, like, far enough away that we don't have to worry about, sneaking about.
Yeah, you go out into the denser part of the forest in order to avoid the 6 cultists who are going to be leaving there quite soon.
Malcolm will, when he gets to enough distance following the back roads, or I think more secluded routes that he probably found here once or twice, he's going to take a breather after getting away for a bit, then go up to Ilian with a very concerned look in his eyes. What happened? What'd you see?
Ilian is still, like, clawing at his back. He has his hands, like, going everywhere and, like, always dipping under his clothes. Or, like, his, what is it? His tunic. He shakes his head and, like, he digs his hand further into the back of his tunic. You're not supposed to look at her.
Look at who?
Her?
Her? Like, there's like a cultist
Yeah.
here or something?
Ilian,
Like, we don't-
you did
we don't
notice
know
all the
that it's her,
cultists. Ilian, you did notice all the cultists had their head bowed. They were not looking directly at her.
Like, we wouldn't know, like, inherently that it was her, right? We just know.
Well, we've
like,
been looking for signs of her activity.
True.
I don't think it's that hard to parse out.
You
That,
Like,
yeah.
I don't think Mara would have made the. Like, I think Mara would think there's, like, some cultist.
that's kind of a
But not
character,
necessarily
yeah.
her. But
Aw.
fuck you.
Meanwhile, we got Malcolm going, wait
Jesus.
a minute. Wait. No.
Wait, you're telling me that you saw Paha?
Sure? Don't say her name. Are you sure? Fuck. I know it
But
was her.
she's like, she was here?
Yes. Blast. Out.
What? Well, aside from seeing her, did you hear anything? Did she say something?
Thank you, airplane, for flying directly over my house.
Yeah, that's just a feature of Sinduria. We got airplanes now.
Jesus.
Oh my god, drummer airship.
Oh my god. It's the magic, Jin.
Crossover.
And Phileas has come for you in this game.
What the fuck then?
There was,
Sorry, go on.
there was her and 6 cultists. She's sending 3 to Snowshorn, the other 3 to Bayhearth, preparing for the
Well,
rise
2
of
to-
her army.
2 to Bayhearth, 1 to Timberview.
Okay. 2 to Bayhearth, 1 to Timberview. The ones going to Snowshorn are there to keep an eye on the king and to set a poison in the food of the guard captain and the little Fugus that we met. Fuck! Gods!
As he's talking, Malcolm is examining him. He's still like doing like the clawing at his like body, correct?
Yeah, it's
he
mostly
feels like
around.
there's insects crawling up him.
It's mostly around his back. Like he's trying to claw into his spine. And he does have claws, so by this point he is like raking trenches into himself.
He's like gonna quickly go around Ilian to see if there's anything there.
There's nothing on his back.
Ilian, there's nothing on your back. What are you doing?
Oh, there's something.
There's nothing
I
there.
know it's something.
It's not. It's like
That's right.
almost getting bloody, right?
He is
No.
bleeding.
Oh, yeah, he is bleeding. Okay. I'll leave
He's
that
scratching
to you.
himself to bleeding.
Ilian, stop! What are you doing?
I can't. I won't
Why
stop.
I'm going to spend 2 fear for this. Why don't you go ahead and take a point of HP damage?
Yeah. Whoa, shit, that's 2. There we go.
Yeah,
I didn't know
I'm
how that
supposed
works.
to spend 2 fear for that, not you.
No, I didn't know if it was like a number thing, so I just clicked it twice and accidentally took up 2 hit points. It's fine.
You're dead. Congrats.
The effects are worse if you're in very close range, by the way. Fortunately, you were just close.
Yeah, he's got 8 hit point slots. He's fine.
Oh no, there's other things.
Stress.
Don't worry about it.
If he's still like digging into him, regardless of the
Yep.
warnings,
He is.
he'll like quickly look to Nema and Zahn. Guys, stop him! He's gonna hurt himself.
Yeah, Zahn would quickly get behind him, like try to. What's the word?
I will, Ilian, I
Restrain.
will allow you to spend a hope to make
Restrain.
it stop.
Easy.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that. I need to roll or anything, or does it just go away?
It just goes away. It slowly starts to dissipate, and then you, instead of creepy crawlies, you're now just feeling the raw, throbbing, sharp pain of your scratch marks.
Yeah, he keeps writhing as he's restrained, and then it slowly just like dies down, and he puts his hands up in like as much as he can in surrender. He has very bloody fingers.
He lets him go immediately.
Sorry. Oh, fine. It's fine.
Shit.
Ow.
Okay. Just gonna look him over.
He's like it almost looks like Misha mauled him.
What did you see? What did you feel?
Good gods.
Oh, well, I know I saw her. Looked unnatural. The longer I looked at her, the worse she looked. Ow. Definitely fit the description. Dressed in black, oily hair, sunken eyes. She looked like a corpse.
So it was her.
It was. I know it was.
I appreciate you leading us out then. Could have gotten a lot uglier.
She's gone. She disappeared. Ow, after she finished talking.
I see. Sends a knowing look to Malcolm.
It's a very like concerned look because he's like looking between Zahn and Ilian, and
You're
looking
safe
at,
now.
he nods and he's like standing there the entire time. It's like not moving away, but he is like keeping an eye on the area, just making sure they're not being watched or followed or anything while he explains.
I do believe that is an instinct roll to check around the area.
Sure. In this instance, I would like to spend a hope to use Watch Your Back and Survival Instinct, so there'll be 2 hope to that.
Okay.
And there we go. Amazing.
All
Always a good
right.
hope.
13 with hope.
Watch your back.
You don't see anything around, but you do hear the sound of crickets and just nature. You eventually, in the distance, you do hear the sound of crunch of footsteps on a leaf bed. And looking like in the direction of that forgotten chapel, you do see some light dancing through the trees heading to the south.
Okay, so it's like
And
someone walking
muffled
away.
voices. Yeah,
Away from
muffled
us.
voices. Lots of them.
Okay. He will look towards Ilian, and his voice a lot quieter. And looking at her long enough made you do that?
Indeed. Her followers weren't looking out at her. I don't think you're supposed to.
By ignorance.
Sounds accurate to the legends.
Well, if they're going to go poison the god captain and the little Fugus girl, then we should probably head back to Snowshorn.
That would be wise. I think they left immediately.
Considering that
That's about the time you see the lights dancing through.
he looks up, and then he's like holding his crossbow down, finger off the trigger. Surprising trigger discipline. And he's like aiming it like down and in the direction of where the lights are, just in case they're coming towards him. When he sees them go away, he'll look back towards the group. We need to go north because they're going south. They're taking the longer way. If you follow me, I can get you out of here.
Let us make haste.
So you're cutting through the Great Pine Forest to cut them off.
Yeah, I'd say that we're going this way. Like in this.
So straight north to the northern road, or are you cutting straight across?
Let me see. Probably. Oops. Traveling here. So around here. So yeah, that'd be a longer trek. So, I think you'd probably just like cut across straight through since it's a shorter route. And
Okay.
on top of that, like I said, he knows the area well enough.
Yeah, and while the forest does thin out a little bit outside this area, it is still a forest, untamed and wild. Just a piece of the god of earth just laid out before you, Zofa. So I'm gonna need, if you're guiding the group, I'm gonna need an instinct roll for navigation.
Okay, I am once again sending a hope to add survival instincts to that.
Okay?
I'm just gonna double check to see if I have anything related to that at all, which I don't think I do. But
Be right back.
find a safe place to hide. Nope. When you fail a roll that utilizes one of your experiences, you can mark a stress to reroll. Oh, I'm gonna use if the roll is too low, do you have a DC set for this?
It's basically how long it takes you to get out of the forest.
Okay. We'll see. Want it to be relatively high. I would like to re-roll that using adaptability, if you don't mind.
Okay.
So, marking that. And I'll mark a stress. It's already marked. So, that is instinct with my survival instincts. I'm just re-rolling it.
Can I help
Crit!
him at all? Because I'm a... Whoa.
It is a crit. So in
Wow.
Daggerheart, any doubled numbers is crit. He rolled 2 2s.
Let's go!
Yep. So I do believe you gain a hope back from that as well.
Yep.
So you're like shaking. Paha, you were just told Paha was right in front of you guys. And that female voice you heard was indeed her.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like shaking, and you just like pull out a cigarette, and you light it. Your fingers are shaking as you take a long drag. And then the nicotine hits you and just goes through your system. Don't smoke, kids. And the nicotine hits your system and you relax, take a breath, and go, okay, I got this. There's lives depending upon me. This is my chance to do something good. And it hits you, and you just start striding to the northwest or northeast.
The you take out a cigarette and smoke it. The nicotine feels good. It fills you with determination.
And it doesn't entirely take you long, but you did take a good portion of the night to go through the forest to the chapel, sneak around in there, come back out, talk. So I would say it's starting to get to dawn.
Yeah.
When you approach Snowshorn.
Definitely
fueled on nicotine and oh fuck.
Fueled on nicotine and adrenaline.
Adrenaline.
Like I think
as
by
you
the
pull
time,
up to Snowshorn.
Like by the time he's halfway there, the cigarette's already out. He spit it out, uncaring about where it goes.
Oh yeah, burned down the entire forest.
It's a small little bit of a cigarette. It's fine. It's out. He stomped on it.
Ilian picks up the scraps and tucks them in his pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And
gives him a dirty
Litter
stare like,
bitch.
what the fuck?
I know this is like a world-ending crisis, but we're not about to start littering on my watch.
Jesus Christ.
In that time, do you tell
fucking standard.
on the walk to Snowshorn, do you tell them what she said?
He did tell he did tell them what she said.
Yeah,
like about
right outside.
Zaylor and this and like vaguely of a plan that she mentioned.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said about the rise of her army. I don't think he mentioned Zaylor, but he would have.
Mm-hmm.
But
She
it was
did
like
mention-
right as soon as they got out, he was like, he info dumped.
Okay.
It's like,
And as you pull up to Snowshorn, you did manage to beat the cultists there. The 3 cultists that were sent there.
okay.
Okay. Can I have... Man, I don't know if I can send Misha to, like, track down the guard captain and Leaf. Because I gave her this experience, but I think it might be my role.
It would be your role in your direction, but fortunately Misha has smelt both of them before.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that would be an instinct roll. Lots of instinct rolls today.
Okay. And Misha, what are your experiences even for? 'Cause I can't use them.
They're based on your character, so her experiences are just extra experiences that go with your roles.
Like I can't add them when I.
I mean, it is a success, but it is with fear. And the fear part is she
Gee, I
leads
wonder.
you straight to the gates of the palace, and you are stopped. State your business. What makes you think you could just walk in here?
I must speak with the guard captain. It's urgent, please.
Do you have any idea how many times I've been told that? And it turns out it's some dumb schmuck trying to sell shit to the king because he's friendly.
Please.
Can I use this experience?
Which experience?
Let me post it.
Click the chat box.
Yeah, okay.
Reputable?
Yep.
What's it say? Yeah, I would say so.
Alright, I'll mark a hope. Or take away hope, I mean.
You can't just walk into the king's palace. There's protocols.
Alright. Look, buddy. We literally were just sent on a job by the king himself. Can you please let us through? There is literally no time and lives on the line.
Can you prove it?
Please. It is
I've
quite
never
urgent.
seen you before. He looks at you and sees your symbol of Syndron. What does a priest of Syndron have to do with the king?
We weren't being deceitful. We are on a mission from him.
About this time, one of the other guards who's about to swap off duty with this guy you've never seen before, you recognize him. He was at the palace gates when you first went in. He puts a hand on the elf's shoulder. I remember them. Let them in. They're working for the king. The guy pauses and then just steps away. I don't get paid enough for this. I'm going on my break.
My apologies. You have my thanks.
Yeah. The new guy the one that you recognize just nods. Go on in.
Thank
She would nod
he
back
may be up in Sirthan's office. If you go up the stairs, to the left, down the hall, right, it is the fourth door on your left.
You have my thanks.
Thank you.
He says that he rattles that off real quick. And you are allowed to go inside.
We'll do that.
Fabulous.
Okay. Head inside the palace. And repeat what I said.
No.
I'm gonna spend a hope so that I don't have to go through the bullshit of having to say all that again.
I won't be manipulated by you.
It determines whether you get lost or not, though. I'm kidding. You can spend hope to bypass that.
I am
Totally.
doing that.
Okay.
Because Malcolm would remember, because he's in that still heightened state, a lack of sleep, hyper focus. I, however, am lacking sleep and just had coffee. So.
Yeah.
I'm just sad.
Malcolm drank some of his own tincture of warmth.
I was gonna call it tincture of energy here.
It's a Red Bull.
It's a Red Bull.
Literally.
I'm more of a monster gal myself.
Same brain cell there, Siren. My best friend's also like my best friend's a rock star person.
Oh, I used to tweak on Rockstar all the time back in the day.
Yeah. She likes, I think, the fruit punch.
Ooh, I love those ones. Or at least I did.
Yeah.
I haven't drank them in a long time.
Yeah. Anyways, you go up the stairs and turn to the left, head across, then turn to the right, head down the hall, third door on your left. And the door is currently shut, and you do hear like muffled voices inside talking.
Not even going to bother, just like push the doors open.
And you do see what looks like a blonde elf, but with bright, bright green eyes with slitted pupils. And King Eric just suddenly stop talking and look at you. Well, you're back. How did that go?
It's dire, I'm afraid.
Can we speak in private, King Blackscale?
What you say in front of me can be said in front of him. This is my right hand.
Stares at him.
It's fine, just go on.
With unsure of Ilian, I don't know where he is in this lineup right now. Where would he be?
I would say, like, you're from here, Malcolm. You know about Sirthan Verant.
Oh,
He's a green dragon.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So seeing him
Yeah.
immediately relaxes, but he's still gonna look to where Ilian is.
He is on Nema's back.
Oh dear. Well,
He's like sitting on purpose, not draped dramatically, and he looks
Yeah.
at Malcolm when he looks his way.
it's gonna be the
I
wince
smell
that
blood.
makes
What
him-
happened?
I saw her.
You had the balls to actually look at her?
I wasn't aware that we weren't supposed to. It was a gathering with her and some of her cultists. She sent 3 to poison the guard captain and leave. They'll be here shortly.
Hopefully we both can head just
at
in
this-
time.
Sirthan stands up. I think I'll go retrieve those 2. I will be right back, sire. And you watch as this tall, lanky elf that looks kind of like a dressed kind of like a mage, just quickly sachets out of the room. Yes, I did say sachets.
We aren't sure if it's just a pure assassination attempt, but there's some poison that is circulating around, according to Ilian. Did you say what it looked like?
It was a purple vial. It was going to be poison. Nope. It was going to be used to poison their food. They were here to keep eyes on you, my king.
Well, Leaf doesn't eat like other mortals.
Well,
The Fugus absorb energy from moonlight.
Perhaps I had another way.
The only other way would be as if this poison can do harm upon contact with skin or, in their case, mycelium.
it wouldn't surprise me if they're gonna try and not just poison food, but food supply, because Ilian mentioned that they're also trying to build an army and they're sending other agents to both Bayhearth and Timberview.
Bayhearth and Timberview.
Yes,
And they're
She
trying
was-
to build an army. I have
Yes.
not heard of anything like... We'll check with Varney real quick, but there hasn't been any cultist activity, just syndicate activity.
There are cultists out there. I saw them with my own eyes. If you don't believe me, then it can be your downfall. But she said specifically
no,
that she
I
will make
believe
the
you.
children of Sothosurb submit to her and Zayla. Ow.
She's trying
That's
to
what
make
she's
the
raising
walking.
the army for.
This might be able to answer where the Noxim are coming from. This is a new word for you guys. You've never heard of
what now?
Noxim before.
The Nox what?
Possibly elaborate on what they are.
Nightmare creatures of Paha. They are the ones that ripped apart the town on the other continent.
They do
I
well.
see.
You wouldn't have heard of them because once they finish their task, they slink back into the water and likely go back to the Isle of Zis.
How, do you have reports, by chance of what, these, creatures did to the bodies? Like, specifics?
All we know is that there were no bodies. They were likely eaten by these things. Bones and all.
Dear Lord.
I see.
When the gods checked out Cavius after the attack, they didn't find any bodies. It was just a desolate wasteland of blight.
Unfortunate.
I see.
Let's
Well.
see. I want to see if something happens here. Because I did tell you there was a chance of... Okay. I'm having that sort of luck. Like last night, I wasn't expecting to roll low, and wasn't expecting to roll low again, and...
Be like that sometimes.
That's frightening.
You say that. But this is actually a good thing.
I don't know, man.
Anyways.
You haven't instilled much trust in.
I know
Fair enough.
what I did last night was awful.
Squinting at you.
What have you done?
What have I done? It's about this time. The door swings open and in walks a blonde man. I'm gonna have a lock installed on my doors. What do you want? The blonde guy. He has blue eyes, short cut hair, kind of an undercut. He has a big old shield on his back. And he has a big old maul on his side.
Oh, hello,
Is
Igor.
that any way to greet me? Well, you just barged in into an important meeting. How else am I supposed to agree to you? Well, I just got some interesting information from not only Sindron, but from Nifun as well. Is that apparently Paha is active. Care to tell me about that, seeing as it was reported here in the Great Pine Forest? And you just hear a long sigh from, Eric, who just looks tired, his gold eyes just, rolling to the ceiling. Ask them. They're the ones looking into it.
Would Zahn and I recognize him as Igden? Or rather, Zahn, I, and Nema, I should say.
Nema, definitely. Definitely. It'll take you two a little bit longer, but the order of, recognition would be Nema, Zahn, then after a few minutes, you.
Masterington.
Mara's just like, who the fuck is this?
Nema's trying not to fangirl and jostle Ilian.
Oh my god. Yeah, you got two of you going, who the fuck?
Sanja's just
But-
a little bit like, Seems like another explanation will be needed.
Judging by the looks on some of your faces, 3 of you know exactly who I am. The other 2 look clueless. I'm Igden.
Malcolm, the second Igden says his name, he's staring at him like, who the fuck is this guy? And the very second he introduces himself, same exact time, Igden! That's who you are!
Yes, that is indeed who I am.
Yeah, big shield, big maul, makes sense. Anyway, proceeds to relay the events in an abridged format. Which he is very good at.
You sent a bunch of mortals after her? Are you insane?
Thank you.
Yeah, you're not the only one that said that, actually.
Well, we
Who
were
else
the
said
ones
that?
insane enough to take the job as well.
I don't know why I'm here.
He gives a small smile and pats the sigil of Nafun that's like on his leather armor, like over it.
That'd explain it. He really does care. That's why he travels the most out of us. But, building an army. Where would he build the army on Zopha's Reach? That is the question.
Perhaps it's not Zopha's Reach? Shrugs.
Then why would she be here? Drumming up her cultists here.
Hey,
You can hide an army out of the ways. It's just keeping them alive up there.
No.
Would I be able to make a roll based on criminal background, potentially? You can say no. Would I be able to make some kind of roll to kind of have an idea of, like, how Paha is trying to spread influence?
That is a hard question because, like, knowledge of Paha is not really widespread. Same with Zaylor, because none of the Walking Gods want those 2 to gain power.
Not specifically, like, Paha herself and how she would do it, just as in how would someone who's trying to gain power gain a following and spread their influence out. And in that essence, would I be able to use my criminal background to, like, give me an idea of, like, potentialities of what's going on?
With potentials, yes, I would say you'd be able to come up with a couple theories as to how she's doing it. Okay. Whether it is or isn't, you're unsure.
Okay, so...
Because you're trying to equate criminal background to actions of a god.
Yeah, that's fine.
So...
Malcolm starts pacing a little bit as he asks the question, well, if I were potentially a god and trying to build influence, I do have a couple ideas of what she's doing it here for. Remind me again, you two, and he, like, points between Igden and Blackscale. Paha was summoned and manifested along with, what's his nuts, to the other one, the other bad one. She manifested.
Paha came into existence after Zaylor.
Right.
Was manifested out of the feelings of nightmares that mortals put out from the Age of Chaos.
And this was particularly because of the humans doing, my people?
All mortals.
All mortals.
Humans are only responsible for the mass destruction of dragons.
Right. I see. If I had to take a wild guess, go into the region that is predominantly human, build a reputation and rapport with the humans that are having some doubts about things happening, regardless of what they are, and make a following that way, by spreading this information around saying there might be a new savior or something. I don't know. I don't know if there's any other bigger problems of the region that might be doing that, but if you have any people here in Snowshorn, for instance, that have large doubts, Your Highness, then perhaps you could help me with this theory.
That's the thing. People do always have doubts, especially now more than ever. I mean, the previous dynasty before I took over cast a lot of doubts in people's hearts, and there's a possibility that word passed down through families, and that slowly grew into distrust as stories got twisted over time, and maybe there are likely a bunch of families out there, a bunch of people who have lost faith in not only the ruling class, but the gods as well, even if it is not rightly placed.
He points a finger at him. Precisely why someone like Paha would now manifest in strength instead of being contained so easily. And on top of that, there is the problem that there is a a red dragon that is amongst the cultist worshippers.
You just see Eric stare straight ahead into the abyss for a moment. Well, fuck, is all he says. And, like, Igden is just kind of standing there with his arms crossed, just kind of looking down, faintly glowing bluish green eyes, just kind of like in thought. It would make sense that Paha is trying to put a chink in the armor. What is their goal? That is the question. What is her goal?
Well,
why would she recruit a red dragon?
Well, considering what we do know, from what my lovely injured cohort said over here, the red dragon that we came across was under the guise of a named Casey, and was working in Bayhearth, so he obviously was able to scout out the town for potential cracks within the actual infrastructure, which you already know Bayhearth, small as can possibly be. But later on, I was told by Ilian that this red dragon is actually named Zentin. Is that right, Ilian?
Was it Zentin? I didn't write that bit down.
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. Ilian just nods. He doesn't say anything.
And what we know about so far with the red dragon, specifically based on the lovely Raxial woman that was in Bayhearth, we know that there are only 4 children that belong to the main red dragon on that little island nation that you rescued her from, Igden. And he, like, points at him as he says this.
I remember her, but she's doing well.
Yes, very nosy, very thriving, possibly full of conniptions, who knows. Point is that if that is in fact one of the main red dragon's children, let me try and find his name again. Kravix, yes. One of the 4 children, 2 are still in his service, so they're probably still on the island for all we know. But 2, according to her, are in the greater world. So not only do we have a problem with Paha, but we have a problem with 2 of the actual bad dragons, according to what I know about history, which isn't a whole lot. Out in the world.
Damn it. I heard you giggling, soul.
So, with all due grace and respect to the highest of high, Your Highness, we're kind of up shit's creek without a paddle.
I think we're all up shit's creek without a paddle, wouldn't you say, Igden? Igden's just staying there, like, just running a hand down his face and over his stubble. I wouldn't put it that far yet, but we're getting there. We need to find out where she's building her army. And if she's nearby, it can't be far. How did she leave that crypt and points at you, Ilian. That will tell me a lot right there of how far she went.
Ilian shudders. She disappeared into a pile of maggots. And was
No
gone.
flash of magic? You didn't feel any magic.
I don't know. I was too busy trying to claw the non-existent bugs out of my skin.
Something she would call her gift, by the way. I disagree greatly. Believe it or not, that has an effect on us walking gods, too. Because we're in flesh bodies.
Beg pardon?
The clawing at the skin. You stare at her too long, her appearance starts to warp, and then you start feeling bugs and creepy crawlies and things of nightmares across your skin. Go a little too far, and you will see shadows in the corner of your vision watching you. Like people.
He puts a hand to his face. So you're telling me even the all-powerful, mighty walking gods are affected by her fucking aura? That's, shit. That's not good.
Just like she is affected by mine, or Syndron's, or Nifun's, or anybody else's. It's the whole being inside of... He holds out his arms. A body.
Just don't look at her.
We need to find out where she's building this army. You said one went down to Timberview.
Yes. And there's two in Bayhurst.
Okay. I want you go to Timberview. I am going to track down Nifun and Syndron, and we're going to go find Elian and bring her in on this. Or Elaine. Sorry, pardon me, Elaine. Elaine.
I was like, what?
I found Ilian,
Right
he's right
here.
there.
Wrong name. Words. They're hard. We're going to track down Elaine and bring her in on this. She needs to know what Paha's doing. She is the most knowledgeable of us, goddess of knowledge and all. So I will get back to you hopefully within 3 days. We'll meet back right here. And he just quickly walks out. He is panicked.
Very well. About that payment, Your Highness? Like, slowly turns back to black scale.
The payment will come. I think the most important thing right now is to get this under control. Find out where she's building her army. Go do that and your payment will be doubled. I promise. But this is time sensitive.
Just like gritting his teeth, like rubbing his jaw back and forth. Can we at least have half up front so we can take care of our friend here?
Shut up and let's go.
Fixing that is easy enough, and he holds out a hand, and you watch as out of bit of creation magic, a staff of a deep black oak appears, and he stands up, traces a sigil in the air, and taps it on Ilian's head, and Ilian, you will heal 1d6.
Amazing.
Go figure. Amazing. Funnily enough, that's how much damage he took.
Yeah.
So, perfect heal. As far as the clawing goes, that should go away in 3 days.
I'm stuck with bugs for 3
What?
days.
No.
Wonderful.
It will be just every once in a great while now. You'll just feel something like crawl up your back. You'll be like, ew.
Just like,
Don't do drugs, kids.
It won't be bad enough to the point where you just essentially claw yourself until you bleed. You'll just like itch yourself a little bit and just be like, ugh, creepy crawly feeling.
Sounds, this just reminds me of someone I saw going through the withdrawal of sky powder.
Yeah, I made that illegal for a reason.
And I
Unpleasant.
do thank you for that. That was a deadly drug in the lowest slums, so appreciate it.
You don't want to know what it was made out of.
I do not, honestly. I know enough already. I think we should get going.
Good luck. Be safe. Watch out for that dragon and Paha. And about the time you leave, you do see Sirthan and Venray as well as Leaf walking down the hall toward the office. And Leaf just looks up at you with her little bead black with their little bead black eyes and gives you a little wave as you guys pass in the hall and those two go in with Sirthan. Way down his hands.
Ilian is in fact still on my back.
Mhm.
Yeah, he is.
Look, what you centaurs do on your own personal time is nobody's business.
he's just kind of being a little miserable.
We got a centaur carrying another hoofed creature on their back.
Hey,
Fun.
she offered.
Yeah. Anyways, you are sent off to go and check out Timberview. Try and find that individual and interrogate them, which, Ilian, you never saw any of those cultists face, so that's going to be part of the thing, is tracking down the person and who it is. But you do have one clue, is they were new to Paha's cult.
Yeah. Does he remember? I'm assuming he would remember what they sounded like, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So, you can take a moment to prepare, or you can move on, because in this town you do have a greater selection of items to purchase in preparation.
I think,
Yeah, the market district.
Yeah, Malcolm would look to the rest of the people there, or rest of the people at the party. I'm stupid. I'm tired. Sorry.
It's okay.
Man,
He would look to the party. All right, while we're in Snowstorm, we might want to prep because I can sense we're gonna get into a fight once we find the cultists, or we're gonna smack them around and tell them they're stupid. If you guys gotta buy some things, I would make it very quick. Market District has a buttloads of shit, so if you need to stock up, I'm gonna need it. And he's going to walk off to go find a ranged weapon merchant to upgrade his crossbow.
Okay.
And yeah, Zana's gonna look for a blacksmith for sword base
Okay.
needs.
I don't have a lot of money, but I want to see if I can get a better longbow.
Okay.
I'd like to look for a better weapon.
Oh,
I am...
while we are doing that, his seeing that he's very serious about the situation, he's gonna look over to each other with a very, like, honestly endearing and caring appearance, not wanting anyone to, you know, have to deal with shits, and I am going to go ahead and rally you guys, which will give you a D8 to use whenever. And I believe I get 2 of those now that I'm level 5, and it's a D8 now.
Okay.
So, and this is just a,
Are you aiming
Hmm?
for a tier 2 item or a tier 3 item? Because keep in mind, tier 3 items will be more expensive.
I think for me in particular, just a tier 2 item, because we didn't get our payment.
Yeah, tier
Yeah.
2 is good.
He's just, like, Eric knows it's going to take time to get that money for you, because he has to get it approved by the treasury and stuff, and he's like, we kind of don't have time to wait for that. Because even being the king, you can't just walk into the treasury, pick up a box of gold, and walk out.
I mean, could.
It's he's paying you out of taxes. He has to get approval from his council.
Damn you, lawful goods.
Yeah.
This is what your tax dollars are going to.
I mean, the joke is Son is also a lawful good, so...
I mean, to be fair, the roads are actually really in good shape in this city, so the tax money does go to good things.
What? He's a good king.
Yeah.
No, there's no such thing.
Okay, an improved crossbow will cost you a bag of gold.
Oh, that's not terrible. Oh, yes it is.
No, it's not terrible.
I don't have
Yeah, you don't have a bag of gold. Okay.
Malcolm will try to persuade them to lower the price and once again trade his crossbow in exchange for a discount.
Okay. That will be...
And flavor it. It's like, oh, this one only was used once. It's still basically brand new. I bought it for protection, so if you want this in exchange, I'll pay you a little less.
Presence roll to charm them.
Yes, indeed. I'm also just going to look at one of my abilities. No, that wouldn't work. So just... and I'm going to also really just check something else. No. Quick question. Is this a seedy merchant or a normal merchant I'm talking to?
Normal. You're in the market district currently.
Okay. Cool. Just normal then.
$16? I'd say you get down to about a half a bag of gold.
Half a bag of gold.
Which is about 5 handfuls.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. So he, like, reaches into his bag to pull out the gold. Pulls out 4 handfuls and 6 coins and, like, kind of puts them on top of it and then puts his old crossbow in there. Look, this is literally all I have. Can you give it to me for that?
You spread word about my shop. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
He gives a big smile on his face. If I am good at anything, my friend, it is spreading the word. Give me a name, what you sell, and I will be sure to shout it from the rooftops. At my own, even at my own potential, safety. You got it.
Aren't you that guy that tried to sell little bottles of coffee to people, calling it a tincture of warmth outside the walls?
He, like, leans in. Not the citizens.
You do realize that was the baker's district, right?
Yes, and I made sure to not sell that to them. I sold it to people that were unaware. I know my people.
He takes all the money and the crossbow and passes you improved crossbow. Go ahead and add it to your inventory. Ilian.
Yo.
1 bag of gold as well for a improved longbow. It'll be 2 bags of gold for the tier 3 version, which is an advanced longbow.
Okay, well, I cannot... I have 1 bag of gold and 1 handful, so...
You lucky devil.
Let's take the tier 2.
Okay. Tier 2, it is. Okay, Zon, did you say you wanted to buy something?
Well, she would probably check it out, but upon seeing the price, she would probably just walk away. She doesn't really
I haven't
haggle.
even told you the price for your item yet.
Well, okay. Go ahead.
What was your item again?
It was like a tier 2 greatsword.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yes.
That's like 2.5 bags of gold.
I knew it!
Old hunk of metal. Yeah. I knew it, you piece of shit.
But she doesn't haggle, so she's just gonna be like, nope.
Walks
Too
in,
far.
looks at price, turns around, walks out.
Pretty much.
Anybody else doing any shopping?
I am. I want to
What
get
are you getting?
a tier 2 hollowed axe.
Okay, hollowed axe. Trying to find it on this list. Is it called a hollowed axe? Because I'm not.
It might be hallowed. It's improved hallowed
Mm-hmm.
axe. It should
Improved.
be.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that's 1.5 bags of gold.
Damn.
Mm.
Can I trade in my old hallowed axe?
To bring it down to a bag of gold, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna trade in my and
Okay.
spend the 1 bag.
Okay. Go ahead and swap it out. Anybody else? Mara?
Mara would kind of go around between people and make sure that they're all stocked up on supplies.
Okay.
You know, in case we don't get the chance to restock. She would ask that if anybody needs replenishing, they chip in because I only have 1 handful of gold to my name.
You just watch
Same
as mobs
girl.
fly everybody out of everybody's bags because they all upgraded their equipment. Or at least some of their equipment. This shit ain't cheap, man.
How much, would you estimate
Price
that I
gouging.
would have to spend on replenishing our supplies total?
It's like rations and shit.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't camped out at all, have we?
No, but you still have to eat
But we would
every
eat on
day.
the road, you know.
Yeah, you
Well,
still need
it's
to
like
eat.
most nights we stayed in like an inn or something and had something to eat there.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'd still
Most
have
nights
had like
did.
lunch and stuff, so we would have gone through some of our food.
I'd say probably a handful of gold to replenish for a couple days.
Okay, anybody would have chipped in because I will be destitute.
When Malcolm returns from his shopping, as probably tag along with Mara if no one else does, and he'll just like give a very sad look. Unfortunately, in order to make sure that I have the best potential defense for myself, I have no more. And he like pulls out his pockets and they're empty.
I have 1 handful to my name.
Okay. Well, it's not like I'm going to be spending it on any weapons, so... Because I shoot fire out of my hands, so that's kind of, that's pretty good for me.
What do you need it for?
Aren't the food for us?
Then I shall lend you my handful, then.
Well, no, it's okay.
You sure?
We'll go halvesies. Let's go halvesies. It's like 10 to each, right? So like half a handful would be 5 coins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, they go halfsies on it.
Yeah, we'll go halvesies. Okay. We are restocked.
Woo! You are restocked.
So that would be 5 coins left?
It would seem so.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Technically, like, Daggerheart doesn't do, like, amounts other than, like, handful, bag, chest, so...
It's alright. Get the idea.
Mm-hmm. All right. What are you going to do now?
If we're yep. Once the group is prepared, I think probably just gonna head out to Timberview.
Okay.
Would I know of any, like, with my consistent travels to Timberview and Rivermere, basically all around Zofa's Reach, would I know of any shortcuts to Timberview?
You could cut straight through the forest, but people generally stick close to the roads, and the roads were built with purpose along the shoreline as much as possible, so people have a place to, rest, be out in the open, see ships, stuff like that for like safety and security, because the Great Pine Forest is generally known to, swallow people up and make them lost, even without Paha's influence, because it is a very dense, very deep forest.
Okay. When the group has gathered, just look towards everyone. We ready to head out?
Mm-hmm.
You set off again.
No,
Now would be the time to make plans as you walk.
So, you were able to hear all of them speaking, right? You just didn't hear the what-the-nuts? Trying his best not to say her name out loud. He's looking at Ilian.
I heard all of them.
Ah, well that's good. Should be able to determine which one is gonna be in Timberview.
They were new. A fresh face in the cult. I didn't see what they looked like, but I'll recognize the voice. Bit of a timid demeanor.
I see.
It definitely does sound like new initiates. Always know that probably getting up to something not very good. They'll be very nervous about it. The higher ups is what you really want to worry about. So hopefully none of them are going to be in Timberview or the other villages for that matter. How do you all want to deal with this? Do we want to just question the townfolk, interrogate them? Do we still want to lay on the low, or do we want to go in and say that by the king's name you're under arrest or whatever?
Go around the town. Say hello to as many people as you can. As we can. I will have to be there. When we found them, we isolate them.
Very well. Sounds like a good plan. Good thing is that I do know almost everyone in Timberview. It's that small, so do have an advantage for knowing who they are directly.
Perhaps.
I could go under the guise of selling some things that might help, and with if old Mayor, if Darwin hasn't spouted about us looking for people with a job, which is a 50-50 chance, then I could go under there because we're coming from Snowshawn. You guys are also helping me peddle some goods, and they won't be any wiser.
I would elect for something shorter and less talking on our end. Asking for directions.
Yeah, but it might be suspicious because I frequent the area and I would be here. It's kind of hard to lie about that.
Then perhaps you can stand aside.
Very well.
What do the rest of you think?
I tend to be more partial towards the direct approach, but I understand that's not everyone's idea of what to do, so I will simply act as protection should things go south.
The most important part is finding who they are. We can't just walk into town and yell out, "We're looking for Paha cultists." We'll have to be subtle about finding them. Afterward is a completely different matter.
Then I suppose we'll have to leave it to you.
Well, if you don't mind me butting in, definitely not split up, but we could space out how our party is. when we get to town, so nobody gets suspicious, Malcolm could get maybe some gossip from people. Like, hey, how's the weather? How's anybody new come in? Or come back?
I am good at that.
I could act as either a guard or, traveling. Or not traveling, but carrying the goods for him. Ilian, you could stay close by, but not act like you're with us in case we do find the man. Adult, and I don't know what Zahn and Mara could do, though. It's a bit suspicious if all of us come back in, maybe.
I see how it is.
I said, as I said before,
I see.
as I said
Okay.
before, there's not much I can do other than act as a guard.
All I need is to hear their voice. The more people in Timberview I can hear talk, the better.
Malcolm gets a big smile on his face. Wow.
I could just sit out and... Sorry, you finish.
Actually, no. You would be very useful for what I'm about to plan. And he, like, rubs his hands together. So, I do like the idea that Nema's going with. Going into town and acting as a gossipy sort of thing, but instead, you said the more people that are speaking, the better. I can get them on to show them a new product that is specifically in Snowshorn because I was just hired, quote-unquote, by the person that I just bought this lovely crossbow from. And, he shows it. And he told me that he wants me to spread the word. So if I do that, with my reputation down in Timberview as an actual merchant, with Nema helping me essentially advertise this, I can create a scene, get people to come in, start talking about it, and I can force them to talk, and you just be nearby in the crowd. You, Mara, will also be my assistant to make sure to get their attention with your magic, as another hired assistant of mine, and Zahn, you can act like a god. How's that sound?
What do you want me to do with my magic?
When we get to Timberview, I need you to attract the crowd and help me out with that, because my voice can only travel so far. Thankfully, it echoes on the water, but I'm the more the auditorial type of scene maker. You would be the visuals. So when I show the crossbow, for instance, you shoot some fire in the air to make some added effects to make it all flashy and whatnot. Salesman pitch and all that. Make it seem like it's actually worth a good deal to, be a hunter, get better, improved hunting equipment down in Snowshorn, where it's much more reliable than, unfortunately, our Fugal friend. And potentially, that would also get him to make the deal down there, but that's not part of the point. Whole point is to draw in the crowd to get people talking. And then while I'm making a, as some would say, a fool of myself, that's when you, like motions to Zahn and Ilian, will start to suss out the voice and possibly restrain them. Hopefully a little bit more discreetly, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Ideally. It's a solid plan, I'll give you that.
I shall watch Ilian's back.
Excellent. And I think we have something to go forward with. Any other questions?
And, what of Misha?
Well, was she able to track the scent, or do you know?
Their scent... She would not know the scent of this individual.
Perhaps you could have her hiding in near one of the exits. Because I'd imagine that if we're found out, she could be the backup plan and restrain them, because she's much faster than, well, everyone here except probably Nema. So, definitely could be in on that as a fail-safe, so to speak, in case restraining does not go so well. And on top of that, would be a little less conspicuous with the big cat walking around. You know what I mean?
Right, I'll find a place for Misha to hide. Somehow.
There's some little alleyways in Timberview that have some really dark spots. Perfectly out of sight.
Glances at the horse-sized cat.
Yeah.
As wide as 2 horses. Sure.
Yes, this will work. Hide a horse-sized cat.
You sound like 2 horses. I like talking to you.
All right. So is that your plan as you continue to head toward Timberview, taking a good portion of the day to do so?
Yeah, I think so.
It will still be light out by the time you get there.
As they're walking, Malcolm would close the distance with Mara to, like, pull her to the side. So, about your magic, I'm kind of curious. You can do fire, I seen that, but what else can you do exactly?
That's kind of what I'm best at. It's always come naturally to me, but you know, I can do the occasional, like I can like do, you know, minor like basic illusion stuff.
Illusions, you say?
Oh yeah.
Would
I'm
you?
gonna give it a shot and
Would you
try and cast something.
Would you be able to show me what this illusion looks like?
Yeah. Wait. So I just roll my spellcasting ability for a magic roll. Yeah. Okay. So she traces a little sigil in the air, like doesn't bother getting her staff off her back. And
Oof.
Oh, 11. Okay, so it does succeed, but
okay, but with fear.
Soul gets a fear.
Yeah.
And a little itty bitty are there any like snow leopards or anything in the north? Like any big cats?
On the other continent, yes. The other continent is known for the big cats a la Misha.
Okay, but are there is there any
world,
I guess
yeah, unlike our world, they have a little bit of a gigantism problem over there, so they're bigger than our world.
Would there be any are there like wolves in the spine of the world?
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
She conjures up a little image of a wolf and it like dances around on her hand for a little bit and then fades away.
I see.
The wolf just looks at you and goes, "This is degrading."
Is that what you're doing with the fear part of that roll?
Yes.
I see. Okay.
Sometimes they get a little uppity.
Would I the merchant that I went to, Soul, would I have gotten their name and like be able to picture? Cause like I imagine they had a sign for their shop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Bladed. It's called Bladed Inquiries.
Bladed Inquiries. And the name of the merchant?
We'll call him Steve. Ender Pearl.
It's always that joke, I swear to God.
Don't
worry, Steve will make his triumphant return in Wednesday game, I promise.
Well,
wait, so this is where Steve is sewn from?
Yeah, this is where Steve is from. Definitely not Nocturnal's realm.
So, Malcolm flips through a couple of pages in his journal, and as he finishes, he shows Mara, because he took the time after he bought the weapon after being said, "Hey, give us a shout out." It's like, sure. He took the time to draw and sketch out the what the sign looks like. and shows it to Mara. Do you think you can make an illusion of
Okay.
that?
Would that, does that seem like minor illusion, Soul?
Yeah, you can minor illusion a sign.
Right. I can give it a try, but I'm not like super consistent with this, so
Who knows? Maybe the sign will also say, "This is degrading."
yeah. I can give it a shot though if you want.
It's a living.
That's essentially what I'm trying to go for, and if you can add some like little sparks of fire at the ends of the sign to make it kind of pizzazz and flare up a bit, I think that might draw in a definite crowd for sure. Or maybe add a noise.
Soul, I have a question.
Okay.
If I like practice making this sign while we're walking to Timberview, can I have a bonus when I go to make it during like our show?
Sure.
Okay. She's gonna practice making it. While we're walking, just kind of like mumbling to herself, like, no. What if I did, like, just tweaking it, like practicing.
And
No. That knot of wood has too much of a face look to it. I need to.
while
He's
Mara's
talking to
practicing,
me.
while Mara's
Mumble,
practicing her
mumble.
thing, Malcolm is also muttering to himself about the sales pitch. It's like, come on down to Snow Shorn, for arms and armaments by bladed inquiries. Ask myself, no, not that. No, that's too. Something that gets the pitch right. You're just like writing it down.
Okay. And eventually, I would say you do reach Timberview about late afternoon. And while this town is not very big, there is a little bit of activity going on currently because it's midday. You get into the town, there are people walking about. You can see through the windows of the tavern, the mayor is serving up some food and drink. Looking busy.
As they walk into town, I think Malcolm would probably like, just as they're getting into view, would probably like get Mara and Nema to like stay back a bit while Zahn and Ilian walk forward so they can get into position. You guys go ahead. Don't go right after each other. Ilian, you go first, and then Zahn, count 10 seconds and walk after, so we're a little inconspicuous.
Understood.
I still have no fucking clue where Ilian's gonna hide Misha. Is there like anywhere at all in like the town, like where we would be that he could hide Misha somewhere nearby?
In the town square, no. It is fairly open. There are like pine needles on a dirt ground. It is kind of like, you think of a roundabout, but a little bit wider, and there is a wood carving in the town center of the town's founder, and there are buildings surrounding it. And these little alleyways that Malcolm was talking about are just like in between the buildings, and they go from narrow to wide almost. And back behind that, you do see some trees and bushes and stuff. This is a very foresty small town. This is not like a city with narrow alleyways like in Snowshorn, which is probably the largest city in all of Sanduria.
Okay.
But yeah, Misha is getting a few looks as she walks next to you.
Awesome. Man, I do not know where the fuck to hide this big ass cat.
You might have to put her outside of town.
I was gonna ask, like, how close is the town square to the outside of town?
Oh, about 100, 150 feet away. This town's not huge. And the houses that people live in are scattered amongst the trees a little bit because this is a timber town. This is a lumber town. So people tend to live close to where they tend to work, near their mills and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, Ilian is gonna post Misha outside of the nearest exit of town, I guess.
So the bridge.
I don't know what's closer to the town square, the bridge or the other one.
Probably the shore of the Pine Lake,
Okay.
which is this massive lake next to the town.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna put her outside and remember her position for later in case he needs to herd the cultist that way.
Okay. Okay. Malcolm, you and Mara walk into town after they
Nema.
take their position with Nema.
So he will look towards Nema, and he will look around town for some like spare logs that like are not being used, so he can have a platform to speak on.
Okay.
There's some visible nearby, right?
Yeah, there's some near the wooden statue of the town founder.
Okay. He'll look towards Nema. Do you think you could get a couple of those to make like a rickety platform that I can stand on? I'm pretty balanced, so I do this a lot.
Sure. And let's start painting them together.
Okay.
And he'll look towards Mara. You got it?
I think so.
All right.
Yes. No. Maybe.
He'll put a hand on her shoulder and like smile. Look, you traveled with us this far. I'm sure you learned a thing or two. I believe in you. All right?
Thanks.
You got this. Don't worry.
Stage fright.
Performance.
Just like, oh god, I'm gonna be in front of people. Ah!
Just remember,
Ah.
you'll be staring off to the side, and I'll be doing all of the talking. Don't worry about it. You're like backstage.
Perfect. Yes.
If you need to do anything, you could stand behind Nema. She's pretty big.
What's a stage?
Points
Oh,
to the
no.
thing that Nema's building. It's a platform that
Oh.
you stand on to gain attention of an audience. It can be used for plays. You probably don't know what that is. It can be used for announcements.
Oh no, we do those.
Yes. So you probably
Not
see
a
the
lot of
platform.
entertainment.
Yeah, there's not a lot of entertainment, and it's always the same person with the lead role, and it's kind of stupid.
Man, that sounds.
Because you want the lead role. God.
That sounds very eerily familiar.
Poor Nox.
Okay. All right. I got. Thanks, buddy.
No
You're
problem,
pretty
buddy.
chill.
I tried to be as chill as the ice from where you're from. Awkward smile.
Not that chill.
That's
I don't
too
think
chill.
I'm-
Back it up.
That's dangerous. Dangerous levels of chill. Stick with where you're from. That's more safe.
His eye twitches, but he just nods. Right. Very well. And he will walk off like this like position, and he's like shaking his head like, "Dear God, I'm we're gonna die. And under his breath, and he looks towards Nema. It's like, put a couple of them, the shorter ones, right there to make a stairway, so it's easy for me to get up and get like that. He shows her what to do. It's like very well practiced. Done this before.
Alien's like standing off to the side like a random person going, this is gonna be good.
And he's making himself busy. He's like refletching his arrows and checking his bow, shit like that. So he's not standing there, but he is like sitting somewhere nearby. Like, yeah, I am a traveler who is hanging out.
I am John A. Traveler. Don't worry about me, random citizen.
How do you do, fellow kids?
How do you do, fellow kids? You walk up to a group of humans. Hello, fellow humans. The fuck? Okay.
What would the last name of Steve be? Just give me something random.
Jobs.
I hate you.
Why?
Harvey.
Come on, job careers.
Yes, Steve Careers.
Oh my god. Okay. We're going with the bit now. All right, bet.
Sometimes you gotta have fun with your own world, okay? He wears turtlenecks.
Dear Lord. Malcolm will nod approvingly to Nema, and give her a thumbs up. If you just wouldn't mind standing by like you're my assistant, potentially in the back so Mara doesn't get the view of the people while she's doing the special effects, so to speak. And when he looks over to Mara, Mara, when I snap my finger, do the thing, okay?
Okay.
Awesome. Very good.
I could also do, like, pyrotechnics a little bit.
Do that when I'm done talking.
Okay.
Alright.
By now, with all your talking,
like an awkward thumbs
people
up.
are just, like, slowing and watching, like, the hell is going on?
And when Malcolm gives her the thumbs up to move them into position, he will go step up the makeshift stairs that leads to the makeshift stage, and he prepares himself as he quickly goes over his notes, which takes like a couple seconds. There we are. Closes the book, takes out the crossbow, and leans on it like a cane. And he will start talking. Ladies and gentlemen of the great, lovely little town of Timberview, and all those in between, I am back to offer you a potential once-in-a-lifetime deal and offer. I have partnered with a fellow merchant in Snowshorn to deliver you good news with a fantastic product. Steve Careers of the Bladed Inquiries has given me this wonderful, wonderful piece of modern mechanization. And he shows the crossbow as he like twirls it up with like a flourish and holds it in the air. This wonderful product, built by the man himself, deep within the bowels of his blacksmithy in Snowshorn, has shown me just how wonderful this product is. Hunters, gatherers, even potential workers of the more up-and-standing individuals that wish to bring evildoers to justice can use this wonderful tool at a nice discount of 25% off down in Snowshorn at the Bladed Inquiries. And he snaps his finger to cue Mara in to do the illusion.
Okay.
Describe your illusion.
So it's basically, it is like the emblem that he showed her, but drawn in a, it's like a heatless fire, like if you had like a magic lantern or something. and it's kind of darker to have better contrast in the sunlight. How much of a bonus do I get for practicing? Can I have advantage?
You have advantage, yes.
Yes! Let's
Hell yeah.
go.
And Malcolm, I need a presence roll from you for your performance.
Very well. I will double check something.
You make a pretty damn good sign out of illusion. It seems practice makes perfect. Man.
Have another fear.
I am.
Yeah, but I did
going
get a
to-
fear.
I am going to add
At the
my-
end, as it poofs out, you do get, this is degrading.
And
It's a winning.
and Malcolm, as he like tries to fucking get a little louder to get that so it doesn't come off. I'm also going to use my salesman alibi for my presence roll.
Okay.
So as he does that, do I get advantage with the sign or no?
No.
Awesome.
Oh,
But you rolled a 23, so not needed.
And as he...
You do manage to speak just loud enough to get most of the word, but the end of degrading gets caught by someone who just looks at the person next to him like, what was that?
And as he's giving the rest of his spiel out, if you have an inquiry, bladed, bow, ranged, any kind for weapons and possibly even armor, come down to the bladed inquiry to ask as many questions as you like. And he like gives a a pose to like the people of Timberview and gives like a really big salesman smile. Is like holding his hands out.
Okay.
And that's when
Go,
he finishes.
ta-da!
And that's when he finishes talking, Mara.
And then pyrotechnics.
She starts like shooting off like streamers of flame with her fingers. like
Just
you know,
like
fucking
kneels down in front
like finger
with
guns.
and shoots
Like-
them off. Pew 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 pew.
kind of like framing him almost like from behind. Just pew, pew, pew.
It's probably the biggest
Yeah.
smile he's had in a while. So it's like he's trying to be genuine as possible.
Okay. And you do get a young man walking up, scratching his head. Does the guy sell glowing rings? This Steve Careers?
He does lean down. I'm just talking in his voice. God. He does lean down and he's like eyeing the crowd very curiously just to see how many people are there as he's looking down at them. There's a potentiality. If you have any questions, please do come forth. I'm more than willing to answer. And he'll
Little old lady holds up a crooked finger. Does he sell garden trowels?
Well, if you
Oh,
have,
hell yeah.
as I said before, it is technically part of a blade, and the garden trowel is very useful in digging those wonderful little ditches that you need to plant your plants. It's definitely an inquiry, and it's definitely bladed, so he probably has it. No doubt about it. And he looks towards the young man. As for your golden rings glowing, what the purpose of this, by chance?
Well, I kind of started a fight club in Rivermere, and like, I know we're not supposed to talk about it, but I want to get an edge.
Well, if you're looking for a glowing ring,
Snot-nosed 15-year-old human, by the way.
if you're looking for a glowing ring in particular, not necessarily a ring, but he does have these wonderful little gauntlets or these knuckles, and they go right across your fingers like this. And he basically shows how brass knuckles go on your hand, like he knows what they are exactly. But
Fuck yeah! And then you hear a woman from behind about 10 feet back. Kyle! Watch your language! Oh shit, it's my mom. Runs off.
Kyle.
that's so funny.
Kyle!
But he'll try to keep them as distracted as possible, and like wait for the other two to do their work. now that he has basically got the crowd.
Okay, I want Ilian, as he's listening into all of this, to roll an instinct,
Okay.
please.
Come on, Alien.
Wow.
Yeah, with hope.
With hope, too. I will say, with a 19, you don't hear among the crowd of about 15 people in front of the stage, you don't hear that voice. But the most humorous thing is the mother scolding her son for cursing and pulling him by his ear around. And you do see Misha back off in the forest just kind of raise her nose and sniff the air and turn toward the north, away from the town.
Alien will he will, as like just real casually, he picks up his quiver, sticks the arrows back in, slings it over his shoulder, and starts walking like he's leaving town. And once he gets within Misha's hearing range, he's gonna give her a like an audio cue, like, I don't know, click of his teeth or something to signal her to track.
Okay. She starts moving off to the north. And about this time, as Misha is cueing to Ilian, Malcolm, you see that really big Fugus guy coming out of his shop, looking straight at you and just lumbering over, and then gets up on your stage, towers over you, and you hear the stage creak a little under his massive Fugus weight. He leans down to you. I don't take kindly to others selling in my town. Wares that I sell.
He looks up at him a little nervous as like the stage breaks underneath him. Like, right, Biggie Smalls, or Biggie Talls rather. No worries. I wanted to make the announcement, and then I was gonna come to you to see if my fellow cohort would want to also pair up with you, so there's an actual fluctuation of trade. I'm not gonna do you dirty. That's not like me.
I've worked with that Steve Careers. He's an asshole. He tried to buy out my space. I didn't move from Fumis to be pushed out.
My good friend, and I'm gonna use an ability. It's going to use the last hope that I have, because I'm using a lot of this. And he is going to use a Deaf Deceiver on him. And he's going to, like, wave him down so he can, like, reach him. And it's like, well, my good friend, between you and me, I am very aware of his product, and he has his prices a little too high, but I literally used all of my money to buy this crossbow so I could deal with some people that are very bad criminals, and I need the money. So I swear to every god in existence, it is no front against you. If I do get a cut, I will give the cut to you. How's that sound?
You're not trying to deceive or trick. That is the truth. Mostly. You're saying criminals rather than cultists.
I'm basically calling Steve Careers a criminal in this instance.
Oh.
Because
okay,
he tried
so
to
that
jip
is
me. Yes.
Yeah. He highballs you, but he's not a criminal.
Correct.
He's up his own ass, essentially.
And he will say that it's like on the down low, my lodge friend. he's actually part of the syndicate. So, I do get a good deal, but he gypped me this time, and they're not gonna have a good time when I tell them about that. So, I have connections.
I will look at your crossbow tonight to make sure it's not broken. He is an asshole and will cheap you.
I appreciate that. Does that just happen? Because I do have to roll still.
You roll advantage.
Okay.
But he is still offering, whether it fails or succeeds, which it will most likely succeed.
Don't say that.
Yeah. Don't say that, but with a 12, I would say he has a little bit of doubt about the stretch of the syndicate, but he at least knows that Steve Careers is kind of an asshole and tie balls people, so. I will make your crossbow better tonight.
Well, I very much appreciate that.
I'll be very surprised if it's in working order. Come to my shop after closing.
Very well.
Lumbers off the stage, and you feel your side of the stage. It was raised up a little bit with him on it, and you drop back down a little bit.
He catches himself like, oh, right.
He's a big dude.
And I think this would be the time that he's eyeing Ilian specifically, and he'll look to the crowd that's gathered. If any of you have any questions, please do bring them up later. If you need to write them down, please hand this to your lovely mayor, and I will get to them as soon as possible.
Yeah, because about this time you do see Zahn and Ilian following Misha off into the forest.
And he'll look to Mara and Nema as he gets off the stage. Okay, so wait just a couple seconds to follow them out, and then we'll quickly join them. All right?
Okay. You wait until they're out of sight. You clean up a little bit, and then you follow after them.
Also, Soul, would that have been a fear being spent for that interaction?
Did spend 2 fear for that.
Oh shit, you were up at fucking 11. Goddamn. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I spent 2 fear to have him confront you about, weaseling in on his territory.
Cut back to the people ahead.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You head off, and Misha seems to be leading you down a path deeper into the wood. And about this time, Ilian, you do, if you choose to, tell them that you did not hear that individual among the crowd. And that was a fair portion of the townspeople. And a bunch, and the ones that didn't speak, for the most part, did not match the body structure of the person under the robe. It's not like you're going to get fat old Darvin Tess underneath that robe looking like a skinny dude. I mean, Darvin Tess? How the fuck did you hide all that fat in that robe?
I would have
Excuse
gotten
you?
away with it too if it weren't for you meddling
If it weren't for
people.
Yeah. And you eventually find yourself outside of a mill. Very peaceful. And Malcolm, you do recognize this as the main Tess residence.
Darvin Tess, you mean? Like that Tess?
Yeah, Darvin's. Yeah, this
Oh,
is Darvin's
no.
house.
I have a feeling. Oh man. He will approach Ilian and Zahn, and like his eyes are like a little buggy. He's like, "Wait a second, this is the test residence, the mayor."
Misha signaled this way.
Oh no, I. There's a very disturbed look on his face. Yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion on who this new cult member you heard might be.
Ilian will look back at Misha for wherever she's tracking to.
Yeah, she's going to walk a little bit further in and start circling, meaning the smell of this person is all over the place. So, little bit of good old sleuthing to find this person.
Okay. He does. He
And
watches
just
her for
plops her
a
butt
second.
down on the dirt.
He watches her do a couple circles and then turns to the others. Well, she can't track down exactly where they are, but they're somewhere here.
Well, let's go take a look.
The property isn't large. We'll cover more ground if we split up.
I agree.
You four go ahead. I'll take Misha.
We'll go forward. Oh shit.
Okay.
I think I just phased through a shed. Alright.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm
not putting walls on everything.
Behind this house.
Out of curiosity, Malcolm is going to go to where Misha sat down and look at what's over here that stands out.
A cat butt print.
Thanks.
You do see a cloth and what looks like a toy. A few toys and a mask. You do know that Darvin's eldest child does have a young child.
Okay. Would I know that child's name?
Leah.
Yeah.
She's about 4 years old.
How many children does Darvin have?
3.
Okay.
All boys.
All right. And who is the other child? I know Jacob. Who's the eldest?
The Jacob is Alan, and the youngest is Roger.
I'm assuming you meant the oldest because you said the Jacob. It's Alan.
No, there's Alan, Jacob, and Roger.
In that order from greatest to least.
Eldest, yeah.
So, is there just like nobody around, or are they just not like?
Roll a knowledge roll to see if you can find anybody. Keep in mind this is in different levels. This shelf up here is about 10 feet up, and this one's 10 feet above that.
I
So,
just realized how big the map is. Fuck.
Another fear.
Yay!
Son of a bitch.
I'm hungry. Nom 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 nom.
He'll quickly look over to Zahn, spotting the thing, or the toy and the mask, and he'll look over to Zahn. I said that twice. Davin has 3 kids. The eldest is Alan, and he has a child named Leah. So if you see any toys, it probably hers. Jacob is the middle child, the problematic one, and then Raj is the youngest. So,
Yep.
if you see a kid, it's probably Raja or Leah. But
Roger is about 16.
I'll say that to Zahn specifically, since she's the nearest one. Babe, I think you're muted.
I see.
We like knock.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Hey,
Knock, knock,
oh,
bitches.
yeah.
Pizza delivery.
Hi, we're trespassing.
Hi.
We're delivering a pizza from Father Jonathan.
Trick or treat.
Happy April Fools!
What's in April?
Happy
Hey, your
Fool's
fence
Day.
light came down and I pulled on it.
Oh my god, Karen, what the fuck?
We'd like to talk to you about your horse's extended warranty.
Trust me, I'm an expert. I'm half horse. It's a commercial.
As a horse-adjacent person.
So, I'm assuming with my finding, there's
What?
nothing really specific there.
Is that the grindstone? Oh no, okay, there's the grindstone. I was like, there's no fucking grindstone in the fucking mill.
I heard
It's out
grind
for
set.
repairs.
I'm like, Sigma?
No, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
like-
it's this thing.
Darvin's just like, bruh, I'm out for my grind set.
He's been mewing.
Just when you go walk into the bar, he taps his chin and draws his fingers across.
Oh my god. Please.
You walk in, it is a cute, quaint, very Ciron style home with everything all in one room, bed off to the side, hearth and storage and table all in one area. Very cute, very quaint. You don't see anybody in here.
Is this for them or me and Zahn?
For you.
Okay.
For you.
Can I roll?
They're in the mill house.
Millhouse.
Mill house?
Can I investigate to see if there's anything that stands out that might be hidden?
Sure, knowledge roll for me.
Sick. Please be.
The Jews enter my name. Thrill
Oh
House.
my god. Well, the good news is I didn't gain a fear.
Good news, I finally got a fucking hope back.
That's the other good news. You don't see anything in this area. If Zahn wants to roll as well, she can.
Okie doke.
He'll look over to Zahn. I can't really spot anything. I probably still winded a bit from, being threatened by a large mushroom man. Do you think you could help me out?
So what's the extra roll from your rally again?
It is a D8.
Okay, 1d8.
It's still high though.
16 with hope. You do see a little bit of bread that has been recently torn into, and when you press on the bread, it is soft, so it is recent. And then you look in the oven that's nearby. There is embers and signs of food being cooked. And when you go and lift up one of the pot lids off of this, you do see some dough that had been torn out. So somebody is here somewhere in this area.
Recent. It's very possible they're still here.
All right.
Whatever.
That's good.
I do also want to point out, Zahn, that even though this mill is pretty well surrounded with like a wooden dam off to the side for this creek, you do see some like stone steps up to the next level. So it's almost like an access to reach the dam for like repairs or to walk along it, stuff like that.
Where are the steps? Is it these?
Yeah, that stone area right there.
Oh, I didn't know those were fucking steps. I've been sitting here twiddling my thumbs.
Teh.
Yeah, the anything styled like this, those are stone steps.
Oh.
Yeah.
Understood.
Ilian, you're the one that hasn't had a turn yet.
Hi, I'm up here.
You gotta
Yes.
keep them separated.
You stand up on the raised area that's about 5-10 feet above, and you start looking out across. Roll me a brain no worky work. Brain no like me. Instinct roll.
Okay.
16. You watch as Misha does come to a stop and plops her butt down again. When you look around, you do see like what looks like movement off to the north, just beyond the rocks, beyond this tree and rock right here.
Hmm.
It really rocks.
I'm gonna follow them. I know they were like here, but I'm getting up on the ledge.
Getting high ground.
Yeah. My only weapon is a bow and a cat. So, oh, I see you.
You see
I
about a 16-year-old kid just laying in the
Okay.
grass up against the wood of the dam, just munching on a piece of bread, staring at the sky.
Yeah. He's going to. Hi, Nema. He's going to see Nema come down the path and send Misha to. It's a what, 10 feet
5
from here to here?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
easy jump.
It's also okay. Yeah, hold on. Constrained movement off. Jump down. Constrained
Hurry up.
movement back on.
Ilian sends Misha to jump down and alert Nema, essentially blocking her way.
You two on the bridge over there can see what's going on over here. Zahn is looking at the table of food out in the open. It is fresh.
I'm looking over to where Nema and Misha went. I'm assuming this is the other side.
Yeah, you watched as Misha jumped down toward Nema.
Okay. He looks over to them and then back to Mara, at her, looking at hearing her question. It's like, I do have an idea, just in case they end up finding someone over there. I see the other ridge behind us. I'm gonna go up there to see if I can make sure that there's no one over there either. Just to make sure
And
we check all the
Ilian-
corners.
Ilian, as Misha got down, is signaling to Nema that. And should scoot. Ugh. He's signaling to Nema that there's someone over there. He's like putting a finger to his lips and then pointing that way.
Nema's gonna pet Misha. And maybe hop down. Look up at Nema. Or look at myself.
Nema
Look
looks at
it.
Nema, and I look at me, and I look at me, and I look at me.
Okay.
She looks up at Ilian, sees the hand gestures. He's using. Looks off towards where he's pointing. Looks back up at him and just thumbs up and continues paying Misha.
Oh, never mind. How the fuck did you get up there?
Soul moved me.
I removed constrained movement.
Let me up. Let me up.
Only constrained movement works. Unconstrained movement works for the DM, so.
Oh, there's a wall blocking this over here.
I'm
That
gonna
is a
blow up.
terrain wall.
That won't blow up the
You're
dam.
not close enough. Because I think it's a proximity activated.
Yeah, I could see it from down here, but not up here.
Oh, yeah, because that's limited. I can proxy that. Hold on. Can you see it now? Oh, that's because you got 2 walls in the way there.
Yeah.
So the way terrain walls work is if you have 2 walls in the way, it blocks sight.
Uh-huh.
So give me a hot sec.
Sure, take your time.
And I just accidentally drew another
no.
wall.
I feel that...
I see less now. A
There you
child. Wait, hang on. No, that's
What's
an adult.
worse than a rapist? A child. No.
That is an adult. That is, I'm fairly certain, an adult man. But
No, that is a child.
what?
That is a
That's-
16-year-old boy.
That
Oh,
is a
okay.
16-year-old boy.
Okay. Ugh.
Shout out to the
Which
fucking
to-
airplane.
Hi, Sanduria airplane. How are you doing again?
Oh, bye, Amphileus.
God damn it, Amphileus! Wrong game here next week.
I could get over there if we need to get over there quick, but
Not
I'm prepared
now.
to fight, so
Are you...
Yeah, he doesn't see you. He's staring at the sky, munching on a piece of bread.
I'm assuming that was in character, Mara, to Malcolm?
yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He, puts a hand up, no, I was, making sure that we can cut off anyone in case, there's a flank. I don't know who's here, except for him. Cultists, kind of in the criminal mindset, just, if something happens, don't do anything. He looks closer at the child. Wait a second. That's... And then,
Roger Tess.
That's his youngest son. What the fuck?
Ilian is going as... Ilian... Can Ilian see Malcolm from where he is?
Yes.
Because
Yes, you
I
can.
can't, because there's a wall in the
Yeah,
way.
it's the wall
Um,
things. I'm gonna go ahead and remove those particular walls because I'm going to trust you to not abuse the cliffs.
Yeah. I'm gonna mountain goat my way through this shit. Ilian, he's going to try and get Malcolm's attention while hiding behind the tree out of the sight of the kid. Well, he's not behind the tree, just on the ledge where the dude can't see him.
As he's looking, he'll see, the wave or the attention, and he'll just, nod.
And Ilian puts a finger to his lips and makes a get down motion.
He will do that, and he will go prone.
I think Mara also drops.
Oh, we're doing that. Okay.
Oh, we're hiding.
Yeah, stay down. Very important.
And
Mara also asks a question in chat.
Ilian is
Why
going
not?
to
Because.
He's gonna pick up a pebble and chuck it at the he's gonna toss it. Get I don't know here. He's not tossing it at the kid, but he's gonna toss it there.
Okay.
So it
You watch.
it makes
Yeah.
a noise and hopefully startles him.
He does. He shoots up, bread in hand, and starts looking around.
Hello, bread enjoyer.
He's a bread enjoyer. He is a breadtherin, as you would say.
Peh.
I got jokes. He doesn't see anybody. From his perspective, doesn't see these 2 people prone in the long grass, does not see you, Ilian, and does not see Misha, Zahn, or Nema around the corner.
Okay.
He takes another bite of his bread, and then just kind of relaxes back up against the wood of the wood support of the dam.
I will throw another pebble. He's gonna go for across the way. That's too far.
Mm.
There.
Okay. And it tink drips into the water. And he looks around again. Who's there? That
Do I
voice
recognize that
sounds
voice?
Yes.
Okay, Ilian. Ilian makes a sound that, to an outsider, probably sounds like a bird. And Misha rushes up and pounces for him.
Ah! Just pounces and pins him back against the pylon.
And she
He just throws the bread in Misha's face. He's freaking out. He's
Misha
never seen a
lays partially on top of him to like muffle his noise into her fur, but not suffocate him.
What are you gonna do, big guy? Sit on me?
You're like seeing an arm sticking out, just kind of like whacking the back of Misha.
Well, that's one way to subjugate someone.
And he will look at Malcolm and Mara, kind of come up to the edge since Misha has the kid, and points at them and then points at him with like a "get over there."
He taps Mara on the shoulder. You said you could get us over there? Now's the time.
Okay.
I'll try.
Hold, just hold on.
Take your time.
Being player 3.
Fuck. I needed
Which
to roll an
spell is
11
this?
or a 12.
What
yeah,
spells
I
this?
didn't
You
cast
also
it
have
properly.
a
I was trying to...
D8. You can add to that.
Right. Okay, I'm trying to do blink out to teleport us over there.
Okay. Is
gonna
like
add
with
that
that,
D8.
and since it failed and was with fear, I would have dropped you in the water.
Okay, so it is a success still with fear, but
Yeah, it dropped you. Not there, but I'd say about there.
shit. Okay.
A little far away.
Malcolm's like,
Mara almost eats it coming out. Oh
It's
god.
Misha's now.
Now's a fine time to point out that not only can humans not cast magic, they're more susceptible to it.
What happens to Malcolm when he gets blinked?
Your stomach churns.
Mara is not very good at this.
Spend a fear for that.
Oh, damn.
I'm sorry.
Need to get over to the kid.
Fuck, right. Yep.
Zon, Nema, follow him.
Understood. Already zooming the way over there.
Still just kind of whacking the side of Misha as she just sits there licking her chops and purring.
Yeah,
Mara
he's
is
purring.
rapidly unslinging her like magic staff from her back
And
and
as he
pointing it at the child.
as he gets closer, he puts a hand on Roger's head. Roger. Relax.
Does Misha move out of the way because he can't do anything? He thinks he's suffocating currently. I see Nox is in let's suffocate the kid mode.
Oh right, I have to spend a hope. I
Uh,
forgot.
Is Misha moving off of him?
That's up to Nox.
Well, yeah, I'm asking Nox.
Sorry, my mom came in. Say goodnight.
Hi, Nox.
Good
She's
night,
already gone.
Nox's mom.
You missed it. She's already gone. Suck it. Haha.
Love you.
What was the question?
I am
also-
asking,
Do you move?
I am asking if Misha will move off of the kid since Malcolm is right next to them.
Enough to let his head move.
Oh God!
Roger.
Fuck!
Roger.
Yeah.
And he like grabs his face to look at him. It's like grab him by the chin, force him to look up.
That's you. Yeah, in town to sell shit again?
Not exactly. My friend here is a little bit... He doesn't like bullshit, alright? So, I'm patient with you, because I know what's been going on, and I'm terribly sorry, but we have to ask you some questions, alright? And we need you to answer them as truthfully as you can. You're gonna do that for me, alright? And, I am going to use another ability, which will be, in this instance, Enrapture.
Okay.
And this is to basically, like, persuade him so that, like, he's focused on Malcolm when he's talking in this specific instance.
Okay.
And he's, like, giving him, like, a small smile as he's, like, patting him on the head. I'm sorry about what happened, but there's some dire things that are going on, and I know you're a good kid. I know your father has told me some things that have been going on in the family. So, do your best to cooperate with us and tell us everything you know, okay? Nothing will happen to you. On Igden's honor.
Nods. He does a rapid nod. Can you get this thing off me? My leg's falling asleep.
Looks at Ilian.
If you run, you'll have to worry about more than just her weight. You understand?
Nods
I can shoot
rapidly.
lightning out of this thing. So, yeah.
And he
And them.
snaps his fingers. Psst, Misha, off! And she sits beside Alien.
He sits up. Ah, shit. What are your questions?
Alien looks at Malcolm as if gauging if he wants to do it.
Well, I could ask a few. You ask a few since you're the one that saw it, but I'll start. And he'll start by putting a cigarette in his mouth, not light it yet. And he's like looking down, not directly at Roger. All right, Roger. So, we've been investigating something that's been going on recently, and we need to know: have you been around anyone that have been talking about certain gods that have been walking that have not been seen in a very, very long time?
He doesn't say anything at first, just shakes his head and looks like he's scared.
But I need you to speak up a bit, Roger, because I'm a patient man. This one over here, he motions towards Ilian, has enough patience, but doesn't have infinite patience like I do. So, do you know anything regarding a certain phenomenon that's been going around? And if you do, or do not, do you know if any of your brothers have been acting extremely weird as of late? And I mean extremely weird, not going off to go and smoke skyweed or get away from your father. Different. Coming home later, going out much later, doing nefarious activities, anything.
Why don't you roll presence at advantage?
I will do that.
21. With hope. He is gonna look from you to the Brockfee woman, to the fawn man, to the scary looking goth human in the back, and then to the giant cat. And then back to you. And starts hyperventilating. I got caught up in it. They sold me an idea that I thought would be pretty cool, and they said I would be able to get magic, and you get it. We can't cast magic. We're humans, and like.
He kneels down and puts a hand on his shoulder. Raja, calm down. Take a deep breath. With me.
You don't understand. It's too late.
Raja. Calmly. Just one breath. And then tell me what's going on. We are going to report all of this to the king and make sure he knows so he can prepare. That way the walking gods can prepare, alright? What's going on?
There's not enough time. River Mary happens. He starts grimacing. and content warning for body horror.
Let's go.
Roger, what's
You-
happening in Rivamere?
Your hand is on his chest and his head starts bowing, and you start hearing a strange clicking from his throat. And then when you lift his head to look at him,
Roger?
you start seeing a mouth open in his chest, and his skin starts turning black, and there's a disgusting crack as his body elongates.
Oh, fuck.
Ilian draws an arrow.
Roll initiative.
Oh no. Wait, what?
You don't
Or-
have
We
initiative.
don't roll
Roll.
remember?
Sorry. Fuck.
Hey, who goes first?
Because
Who
I'm
do you
right,
want to go first? I
would-
love that still says Crim 2.0 and Marie 2.0.
I would like to go first because I am literally the one with my hand on his chest. But it's not gonna be like prolonged.
Michael second.
Yeah, go ahead. Malcolm is going to, like, wait, Roger. It's like, oh fuck, and then he's gonna back up. That is terrifying.
God, what the fuck is that?
He's gonna back up.
I
and,
found it on Pinterest. Woo!
Of course you did.
He's going to take aim at him, but he's not gonna fire because he's shaking. He's like, no, please don't. And with this in mind, I am going to go ahead and spend a hope to make a scene and yell at him, Roger, please don't make me do this.
Oh no!
Ew.
And I
Damn.
am temporarily distracting the target when I'm moving back because it is within close range, which gives them a -2 penalty to their difficulty. And
Okay.
that is all I'm doing, as he is still aiming at him, unsure what to do. So, go ahead, Nox.
Me. Okay. Hello. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm trying to give you spotlight.
There we go.
Give the fucking spotlight. There we go.
Ilian takes a step back. Yeah. And he's had his arrow like knocked and ready since he started making a weird noise. And he will fire his longbow and at the same time command Misha, kill. And let's see, what can I do? Nature tongue. God, there's so many abilities. I don't know what they do. Do experiences add to combat rolls? I forget.
It should just be all automated.
Depending on how
Well, because
you-
like I don't know how it works.
Depending on how the experience is worded, it's up to the GM, but they can work for combat, yes.
Okay, so I gave Ilian a new experience at level up, Life on the Edge.
I would say this meets the criteria exactly. You just watched a 16-year-old human kid die
Okay.
and turn into whatever the fuck this is.
Okay. Take that.
Ignore the name. Don't worry about it.
I can't even see it.
Good.
Okay. Thank you,
My cat is
Ilian.
staring at me. Hi, Hermes.
You know what? That tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with fear. Misha does get a turn before.
That does hit, so roll damage.
Yay. And Misha gets her turn before. I forgot my dice are like sexy.
Very
Jesus.
cool.
Oh, 30.
Yo.
That is a
Holy
severe.
Nice.
Wow, Ilian.
Okay. Are you passing off the spotlight, or are you going to give it to Misha?
Since Misha's technically
Yeah, she is.
separate. Yeah, she's my turn. So
Mm-hmm.
Ilian's turn is over. She is gonna go. Misha, where are you? There you are.
I do want to point out before Misha does anything, you can see the ground starting to turn a grayish black right below this creature, and it's slowly spreading.
Ew. Yeah, she's just gonna roll. I don't care about experiences right now.
Okay, that does hit.
Wow. All right, Misha. Big pause.
Okay, ins 19 hits. That is 1. She does take a stress,
Oh.
and she bit it. So
What's her stress for?
it's a feature of this creature that if you touch it, you gain a stress.
My God.
Stress would make her inactive if it gets filled.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
21 to hit on Misha.
Yup.
Okay.
And she just marks the stress for the damage. She doesn't actually take anything.
Yeah. You watch as like this black liquid bursts in her mouth when she bites into it, and she reels back and starts pawing at her mouth in pain.
Oh, baby.
Oh no.
Zon and Nema, why don't you both roll knowledge for me at advantage?
Okay.
Mhm.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good. It's not a very high DC. You're watching the ground turn black underneath, and you watch Misha's reaction as, like, she's pawing and some of the hair around her mouth falls out.
Oh,
Trigger warning for animal harm.
my baby.
This is the blight.
Oh, shit.
And now you're seeing the effects of what happens when somebody touches the blight. Nema, you're a seraph that can be cleansed now. It will not be cleansed within 4 minutes. It cannot be cleansed. Don't worry about it.
This is the last part of Ilian's action. He's gonna recall Misha.
Look how low my fear is now, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that. I watched it happen.
Big spender!
Like, boop, boop. Yeah, I'm a big spender, baby.
Don't worry, you'll come back again soon.
Look,
I'd like to go next, by the way.
as you ladies know, sometimes a girl's gotta treat herself.
Doing hot girl
Once
shit.
the spot, doing hot girl shit, you know,
like
like
Mara.
body horror.
Mara wants the spotlight.
Yes. I am going to unleash chaos.
Okay.
And I would like to add quick thinker to it. It's my new experience. Basically, her reaction time has improved. This seems
Okay.
like a good application of that.
Okay.
Oy.
12. Are you guys even targeting the thing?
Uh,
That does. Did you? Who had a skill that reduced its difficulty?
That would be me. I distracted it, so it's a -2.
Okay, so that does hit then.
oh, thank God. I put a lot into that one. Okay.
All right, 13.
I am going to that's only level 1. Can I use so my Unleash Chaos generally takes the form of fire, so can I use my +3 damage bonus from Elementalist?
Yeah, it will still be a minor injury.
Okay, I mean it's fine. I'm not using up a resource in doing that. So.
Yeah. So don't use up a resource if you don't have to. It's not going to put you into the major threshold.
Elementalist is free, so. Oh no, it's spend a hope. Okay, so never mind. I will not. That it is spending a resource. So.
Who's getting the spotlight next?
She is also she's gonna scramble
Oh.
back a bit, just out of like instinct. But then yeah, I'm done. So whoever wants the next. Oh wait, I give myself hope.
I'm fine with going.
Let's
If somebody else wants it.
You're the closest.
Cool.
Fuck him up.
Gonna make way. Try to get in between the creature and the others, and then take a swipe with a great sword.
Okay.
It's been one of those days.
Well, at least it's a failure.
Yeah, unfortunately, that does not hit.
I got my hope back.
And I get a fear, and it is now the thing's turn. It is going to launch for Zahn, who is closest.
Yeah, tank time.
GM, is that, do fears come back on a failure as well? Because she rolled with hope.
Shit, you're right. My bad.
Yeah, I got a hope.
I was a little confused.
Shit, you right.
Alright, cool. Continue, sorry.
I just know that, like, if it swaps to my turn, I would get a fear, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Miche, you do have, like, 7 fears. Do whatever.
That misses. So, who wants the turn? Oh, I forgot. It's Crim 2, Marie 2, and Player 3.
So true.
I think it should go to Grim because she hasn't gone yet.
Okay.
I agree.
I'm just over here looking like, hey, what's going on over there?
My
my
cat's
God.
dying.
I got a long greatsword.
Magic of the
Yeah.
Walking Gods can stop it.
I'm gonna fly over Alien and right in front of
Oh my god, it's a
Thing.
Pegasus?
Centaur Pegasus. Oh my god.
Centegasus.
Pegasus.
Antagus.
Sounds like a fucking phone brand.
That sounds dirty.
It's a phone brand that
sounds
was made
dirty.
by Steve Careers.
Oh my god.
Get your mind out of the W.
Hold on. I have an image for Alien watching Nema fly over.
I await.
I almost posted it in lore.
Ta!
There we go.
The bee again.
I get so much mileage out of this fucking. Anyway,
It
carry
does
on.
get mileage, especially in Wednesday game.
Alien's all whoa.
I forget. I am still able to attack after I move. Yeah, that's.
Yeah. You can do whatever until Soul takes the spotlight away from you.
Okay, I'm gonna smack the thing with
Yeah,
my new
usually it's
weapon.
on a miss when I get the
27
spotlight.
attacks in a row.
Could hypothetically do that, yeah.
As long as you don't miss or get a fear, yeah.
You just keep hitting them like, why won't you die?
I love the offended look my cat gives me when I touch right where he's previously cleaned himself. Like, the fuck are you doing?
monster! You made it dirty.
I will be right
The
back.
fuck?
Okay. What are you doing? Okay, yeah, that does not hit.
Ah,
At least it's with hope, so you're not giving me food.
true.
It is gonna go for the Pegasus. And miss. Who wants the spotlight?
I'll take it back. Sure, why not?
Wait, how does that hit? Your evasion is 8?
How?
Because, like, you got a chainmail with a base score of 4. Your
It's
finesse is 0. It should not be 8.
freaking.
Could be the chainmail.
Wait.
Yeah, the...
Okay, let me just strip in front of this thing really quick. Okay, yeah.
Sec.
Yeah,
Okay, so it is the chainmail.
yeah,
Okay,
heavier
so
armor.
that does hit.
Okay.
I was confused.
Huh.
Mystified.
I guess less dodging, more tanking hits.
Pretty much, yeah. More armor slots, too.
Okay, so that is 10. So you can, with this, you can either take a stress or damage.
Or use an armor slot if you want to reduce it to none.
The reason why I didn't give Misha that option is because damage is stress anyway, so.
Yeah. She takes a hit, she gets stressed. Me too.
Mhm. Me too, man. Big mood. So it's up to you. Do you want the stress or do you want the damage? And the yeah, so you're in minor damage. So say I rolled like 12, you would have to take 2 stress or 2 damage.
I think I'll take
So
damage.
it matches. Yeah, it matches.
Could take
Yeah,
armor
bites-
slots too, no?
Yes.
Yeah, you could take an armor slot too if you want. That way you don't get the blight.
It would reduce the
Yeah,
damage
I'll-
to 0.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You should be avoiding getting the blight.
Yeah.
Mhm. Who wants the
I'm
spotlight?
too
Malcolm.
Yes.
I think Malcolm was the first to go.
Indeed. Malcolm will back up to a safe distance, and he will shakily fire his crossbow at not Roger anymore. Seeing that the others are attacking, it's like, fuck. And I think seeing that he's in danger, I would like to add survival instincts to this attack.
Okay. $11 does not hit. I don't think. No.
I would like to try one more time, this time not with survival instincts,
Sure.
and that'll be my turn after.
Wait, so are you re-rolling?
No, I'm taking another attack. Because the way
Taking
Oh.
another attack, then it's going to me, and then, yeah.
Yeah, I
22
thought
does
Soul
hit.
gets it back when you miss.
I do, but I'm giving some leeway, and I'm allowing him to do another, panic attack, and then it'll switch to me.
that works. Does that hit?
Yes.
Oh.
Cool.
So, I was gonna say I was gonna add my 1 prayer die to the 11. Because it just says roll. I can add it to roll.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Huh.
Big old 20 boss.
20? Okay, so that hits... Yeah, that hits that threshold. Okay, it is my turn. It is going to keep trying to nom on Nema. This slavering mouth, dripping black liquid that splits up the center of its chest all the way up to what would be considered its face. 17. With 13. Does that meet? Yes, that does meet your major damage threshold. So you can take another armor slot, you can take 2 stress or 2 damage. But you will take 1 damage if you do an armor slot.
I'll do 2 stress.
Okay?
I got
you
8
should
of
be
them.
like I said, you should be avoiding letting blight get to your health. Okay, I think I am gonna pass it to you.
My baby. Okay.
My baby. She's not doing good right now.
My baby. Okay, I'm going to use Ranger's Focus and spend a hope to make an attack against not Roger.
Not Roger.
And me. Can I add this experience to it?
Given the fact your baby took some damage and is currently, like, in pain, yeah.
That's my best friend, you fuck.
Cats are my best friends!
Shade, what can the rally die be used for? And I don't remember how many you have.
It's essentially a bardic inspiration, so anything except damage, I believe, but let me double check. Rally. Once per session, discover your rally of the party. Level 1, I'm level 5, so it's a D8. A PC can spend their rally die to roll it, adding the result to their action roll, reaction roll, damage roll included, or to clear a number of stress equal to the result. So, you can add it to damage, which is cool.
Okay, cool.
So you can add it to your attack roll, damage, clear shit. Is pretty damn useful, actually. What the hell?
No.
It's very useful.
But it's an extra
Alright,
D8.
come on, Ilian. Holy
I'm back.
Nice.
Yeah, that hits.
Jesus. Okay, he's going to roll the damage and add the rally die to it.
D8.
It's D8. There we go. $31.
That kills it. Accidentally took one away. And you
Yeah, I
watch
finally
as it
used that experience like
shakes,
I wanted to.
lets out a cry, and then just drops into a puddle of black goo.
Yippee!
Ilian will turn to Misha, grab her head, and look at her mouth.
She has this black goo on her teeth and tongue, and she's desperately trying to paw it out of her mouth.
Oh, yucky.
Misha, baby, open. Come on. You're fine. He looks around. Help her, please.
Emma, you're the one
Yeah,
that can
I'm
do it. You're the seraph.
Yeah, I'm gonna try cleanse that thing of Misha's mouth.
Okay, what are you using?
We can. I'll be able to use life support.
Yeah.
Alright.
You watch as she gets up there and places her hands on either side of Misha's maw and hand glows with like a pale bluish light, which is known for Igden's energy, and passes it into her mouth, and you watch as the black goo burns away out of her mouth.
And he'll like look at the inside of Misha's mouth, kind of like a performer with a lion, just like sticking his whole head in there, and then scritches Misha under the chin, and then turns to Nema. Thank you. And then looks at the puddle. Ugh. Is the puddle spreading?
No, it's just like a massive gelatinous goo.
Okay, it's just there and gross.
But the grass is burned away underneath. There is no life in that spot anymore.
Do I need to cleanse anything from that spot?
You can do that to prevent it from spreading in the future.
Yeah, I'm gonna cleanse that.
Malcolm, as he's slowly walking back over to where the puddle is, and just eventually falls to his knees, staring at it with the blankest stare ever seen from him. Wait, he was just a kid. And we killed him.
Does everyone forgive me?
I killed him, Malcolm. We had to. The blame falls not on you.
Whatever that
Not-
was.
None of
whatever
us
that
killed
was
him.
That was not a kid anymore.
And
She killed him.
I would like to to roll a presence check for just like deception, like a self-deception roll.
Okay.
Perfect. So he like his hands are shaking and the crossbow just drops from his grasp as
And
he's hearing everyone.
that's when it hits you hard as you try to show your friends a strong face. The final words of Roger, "It's too late, Rivermere tomorrow," and turned into that. He basically told you you don't have time to go back to Snowshorn.
And when he's looking down at the non-existent body, he then slowly turns back towards Nema, and then back to Ilian specifically, who said he killed him. And he has tears going down his face.
And Ilian walks around Zon to approach Malcolm.
He backs up, lets him take the floor.
Get over there.
And he starts crying as he's trying to get the words out. I can't. I don't know if I can do this.
Ilian puts his hands on Malcolm's shoulders and stoops down to his height.
I'm just some nobody. I can't stop the goddess of fucking nightmares. I couldn't even save one fucking kid.
There was no saving him. Some people cannot be saved.
That's what the syndicate said too. Perhaps they were right about me.
No. You can still save someone. Many people, one person, who knows. Rivermere, tomorrow. We have an advantage.
He, sorry. Roleplay hits hard when you're being kicked. He slowly nods. And can I use a hope to snap out of it, but also mark a stress to do so?
Yes.
Okay. So I feel like that would be in character. And he like shakes his head a bit. Right. Rivamere is where I live. It wouldn't be. He like thinks about it. Oh, we can't go back to Snowshow. We can't tell the king. We have to deal with it now. We have to get there as fast as possible and prepare. And we have to warn somebody there. Maybe. He looks at Zahn. The priest in the chapel. I know that she's maybe not worth a lot, but she's still a priest. If anyone can help prepare for the possible worst of that thing, it would be her, I think. Maybe warn the mayor as well. It's the only thing I can think of. They don't have many defenses. It's a lazy small town.
I see. Then we ought to make haste.
Right. Knowing the family. What do I know? Which god do the Tesses revere the most?
Syndron, like most mortals.
He will remove his he'll remove his little amulet of Nithun and then take out the really bad one of Syndron. And then he will put it on. I'm gonna come back and bury this here. Give it to his father. I don't know. We need to go now.
Agreed.
With that, as you guys get up and start moving as fast as you can to Rivermere, there will be no rest, and this is where we'll end today's session. Those of you on Shade's YouTube or currently watching live, next week is the finale of this mini campaign. I hope you all make it and come and watch live, because it is going to be a banger.
Gonna be quite the doozy, I'd reckon. But regardless, thank you for watching. We hope to see you there.
Yep.
And have a wonderful evening.